Some of the most effective guilt doesn't sound like an attack. It sounds reasonable, soft, even caring, and that's exactly why it works. Guilt works best when it sounds like concern and arrives disguised as disappointment. When guilt is obvious, people resist it. If someone says, "You're a bad person," your defenses go up. But when guilt comes wrapped in concern, it bypasses your defenses and goes straight into your identity. It makes you feel like you're failing a moral test, not just disagreeing with a person. The tactic is subtle. They don't demand. They imply. They don't say what they want directly. They create an emotional atmosphere where the right choice is the one that relieves their disappointment. And because most people hate being seen as selfish, cold, or uncaring, they comply just to restore peace. Listen to how it sounds in real life. "I'm not trying to pressure you. I just thought you'd care. It's fine. Do what you want. I just didn't expect this from you. I'm worried about you. That's all." The words look gentle, but the emotional message underneath is sharp. If you don't do what I want, you're the kind of person who hurts people. That's why disappointment is such an effective disguise. Disappointment doesn't sound controlling. It sounds like a reaction you caused. It puts you in the role of the offender and them in the role of the injured party, even when no real harm happened. It reframes a simple boundary as a personal betrayal. And this is where it becomes dark. Guilt changes behavior without consent. It doesn't convince you. It corners you. You stop choosing based on what's right for you and start choosing based on what will prevent emotional punishment. You can see the pattern in human behavior. People over-explain. They apologize for reasonable needs. They cancel plans they were excited about. They give time they don't have. They say yes while feeling resentment. Then they blame themselves for being too sensitive, when the real issue is that their nervous system learned that disagreement creates emotional consequences. The clearest sign isn't the words, it's the result. You feel responsible for regulating their emotions. You feel like you owe them compliance to keep them okay. That's not care. That's conditioning. The realization here is simple. Genuine concern is direct and respectful. It doesn't need guilt to get cooperation. Healthy people can express disappointment without weaponizing it. They can hear no without turning it into a character judgment. So, what do you do with this? You don't argue their feelings. You watch the mechanism. If the message is, "Prove you care by doing what I want," you step back and respond to the facts, not the emotional trap. Keep it clean. "I hear you, but my answer is still no." Or, "I understand that you're disappointed. I'm not changing my decision." The goal isn't to win a debate. It's to stop letting disappointment become a remote control. Awareness is the break in the loop. Once you can name the disguise, it loses power. Stay aware. More insights like this on MindSignal.